I'm kind of a gross girl. I don't mean that in a minor way, I mean that in a very, very major way. Like, I'm like the opposite of a meth head. I am always covered in bugs, but I think that I'm not. Get that going on. I get in trouble a lot, though. I got in trouble today for swearing in front of a kid. I don't know why people get mad about that. Like, if you swear in front of a kid, like, the worst thing that's going to happen is, oh, the kid repeats it. Have you ever heard a kid swear before? It's the best. Like, they should be doing it way more often. Like, I didn't even know I like kids until one of them called me an asshole. These little shits are great. I swore as a kid. I don't know about you guys. My parents swore in front of me, so I repeated it. My parents swore in front of me so much, I went through a majority of my childhood thinking that fucking was a brand name. Because I came before all the appliances in our house. It's like fucking lawnmower, fucking dishwasher, fucking coffee maker. Fucking made all of them. I did a real shit job according to my parents. Like, even as like a really little kid, I was like, oh, why do we keep buying all this fucking stuff? They're not doing a good job. I don't know. I work with kids. I don't just like swear in front of them randomly. I'm a nanny by day. I work with like a little baby boy who's really cool. But I was changing his diaper and he got a boner. Ah! And my mouth went, ah! But my brain went, still got it. Not sure what that's about. No, babies get boners, so you don't have to be uncomfortable. It's totally normal. You can Google it. You probably shouldn't, though. Just take my word for it. You're going to end up on a lot of lists. But no, understandably, people get weird when I talk about baby boners. I told that story once, and some lady was like, oh, that's terrible. I was like, yeah, you know what? It is terrible. I got sexually harassed at work by a baby. I'm the bad guy. Whatever. So we celebrated Valentine's Day recently. Last week, exactly a week ago. Me and my boyfriend decided not to make a big deal about Valentine's Day. His words. We've been in a relationship for like almost 2 years. It's the longest relationship either one of us been in. But like, we're at the point now where we don't try to be sexy with each other anymore. Like, we still have sex and we're still competitive about it. But instead of trying to one-up each other by like turning each other on, we like one-up each other by like creeping each other out. Like the other day we were getting weird and he was like, girl, what do you want? And I was like, I want to grow old together and then die first. What every gal wants. And then I was like, what are you going to do to me? And he was like, I do things to your body I don't tell you about. He was like, what does that mean? But I'm glad I'm not single. I wasn't very good at it. I thought I was. I moved to New York as a single gal. First thing I did as a single gal was buy a bunk bed. Really thought that would bring in the dick. I will say it was pretty empowering. I had a bunk bed with a queen bed on bottom, twin bed on top, and it was awesome because I think the only thing more badass than making a guy leave after hooking up is making him climb a ladder to a smaller bed. Get up there, power move. Okay, here's the thing about me, like sometimes people think I'm pregnant, which is like fucked up. I'm fine with it, I know I'm not fat, but it's like I think it's how I stand. Like, I like to stand with like my back in and my stomach out, and then put my hand over it to protect all the beer and pizza I keep in there. It's like an investment. And I don't get why anyone asks anyone if they're pregnant, because there's two possibilities. They're actually pregnant, or they're just weird fat. Why not lead with the second assumption? Like if someone came up to me and was like, hey, are you weird fat? I'd be like, no, I'm totally pregnant. Like I fake a pregnancy to feel better about my body. But I did have a pregnancy scare though. I had to go to the doctor. I'm sorry, I don't know why I said doctor, I meant store. No one goes to the doctor for that. I had to buy a test. I bought it with beer, because I was like, if I'm having a weird day, so is everyone else in this Dwayne Reed. No one's getting out of here feeling good about this baby. That's what I say. But whatever, I took it home. I took the pregnancy test home, I went to take it, and I couldn't pee. I couldned do it. Do you have any idea how hard it is to pee when it could be the pee that ruins your life? Impossible. Like, all I'm saying is that pregnancy test would be a lot cooler if you had to cry on them instead of peeing. I've gotten over it like that. I have been thinking about changing up my birth control though. I want to get a diaphragm because I'm like really into vintage. I used to use a NuvaRing as an excuse to call sex ring toss. Had nothing to do with contraception, really. But like, okay, I don't know if you guys know this, but like birth control's terrible. Like, it's awful. I feel like shit all the time. And bonus side effect, oh, it can kill me. Awesome. It's as if to say I like taking birth control, like I know this, and it's like I'm saying, oh, I'd rather die than get pregnant. I'm sorry, that's dramatic. I'd rather die than use condoms. That's better. No, I just think I should have more options at this point. Like, if birth control, fine. You're gonna make me feel like shit. You're gonna put my health in jeopardy. Throw something extra in there to make it worth my while. Like, I got it. Birth control pills. But they're also Molly. Or ecstasy if you're like 40. You guys get it. But that way, like if you're moody or like nauseous, all you need is some soothing music and a thumb to suck on. Like, Molly birth control. Be your own baby. You guys have been wonderful. I'm Lauren Vino. Have a great week.